In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best value cards at each position right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam, and what that exactly means is I'm going to be going over, for example, the top 5 best value point guards that maybe aren't the best in the game, but just really have great value for you guys to pick up. Every single card we'll be talking about in this video, I think is really worth their MT, and cards I would recommend picking up for all different price ranges. There could be cards in here that are 500,000 MT, but are must-have best value cards. They're really good for the price they are, but there's also going to be a lot of cards on here that are maybe 5,000 MT and are also really good for that price tag. But talking about the top 5 best value point guards, it's not so much ranked in order. I'll put them a little bit in the order I have them, but the first card I do want to talk about is Pink Diamond Zach LaVine. You can find this card for about 25,000 MT. He's a really good budget point guard, 6'5" at point guard, 6'8" wingspan, really good at scoring the basketball, got his jump shot and quick timing. I like his jump shot, I like his dribble sigs, and for example, the Galaxy Zach LaVine goes for a ton more on the auction house when they're pretty much the exact same card. So I would say a bad value card is Galaxy LaVine compared to the Pink Diamond, because the Pink Diamond gives you pretty much what a Galaxy card gives you in Galaxy Zach LaVine, but is going to be only 25,000 MT. Really good value card there in LaVine. Now talking about the fourth best, again, not really ranked. I'm not putting too much into the exact, who's at 5, who's at 4. But number 4, I do have Diamond Dyson Daniels, a very good defensive point guard for under 20,000 MT, 6'7" at point guard, 6'11" wingspan, 98 steal, 94 perimeter, elite on the perimeter, also has 96 agility. He's got his jump shot on quick timing. All around a really solid budget point guard, and I think is great value for his price tag of under 20,000. Now talking about a new card here that just dropped in the inevitable set, and that's going to be Pink Diamond Kobe White. Again, another card that's super cheap, like 10-15k, not even, I think he's 10,000 MT, 6'5" point guard. He's really good offensively. I like his dribble sigs, I like his jump shot. He's actually a very underrated point guard for his price tag. I think he's one of the best value point guards right now in the game. But at number 2 is probably one of my favorite cards to talk about, and that's going to be Pink Diamond Stephon Castle from the All-Star set. Again, you can find this card 10-15,000 MT, 6'7" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan. I would say just a better overall version than Dyson Daniels. He's got the Kyrie Irving dribble style, makes him really, really good playmaking and really good as a scorer of the basketball, while also still being a top level defender. Stephon Castle, really good value for his price tag. Number 1 though is going to be an expensive card, and that's going to be Galaxy Cade. You can't even find this card for a buy now, but we're talking about a top 10 point guard in the game for sure. You could even argue maybe like top 5-ish, top 7, top 8-ish point guard in the game right now. And the fact that you can get this card for like not that much over 100,000 MT, I think is worth it to do. Now, if you wanted to go for the Pink Diamond Cade, because again, it's very similar to the Galaxy Opal, you could do that as well. But I like this Galaxy Opal Cade a lot. I think for a top 10 point guard, he is definitely worth his price tag. Yes, he's a little bit more expensive, but I do think he's worth his price. And guys, these are my top 5 best value point guards right now in my team. Now going on to the top 5 best value shooting guards. Number 5 here is going to be a card that I think is actually really good, but maybe is a little bit not overpriced, but he is like 90,000 MT, 80,000 MT. And that's going to be Galaxy Opal OG Anunoby, but he's a really good two-way shooting guard, 6'7" at the 2, 7'2" wingspan, elite level defender on the perimeter, great slasher. I like his jump shot on very quick timing. He's got decent dribble sigs. He's a great all-around shooting guard, but in my opinion, this is kind of what I mean by this list. At number 4, we have Bilal Coulibaly. I think Bilal Coulibaly is almost as good as Galaxy Opal OG, and he's only 5,000, 10,000 MT. Way less in price, and you pretty much get the exact same card. Yes, he's got maybe a little bit worse of a jump shot, but other than that, very similar cards. Bilal Coulibaly, one of the best budget shooting guards in this game, and I think for sure is going to be on this list here at number 4. At number 3, again, another card that you could say is on the same level as OG Anunoby, but is a lot cheaper for 5,000 MT, 10,000 MT, is Pink Diamond Danny Green. 6'6" at the 2, 6'10" wingspan. Such a good on-ball defender. He's got 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 90 interior defense, 85 block. He's the perfect like two-way shooting guard in this game. He's got a great jump shot, very easy to time in the catch and shoot. And then he's also got the Devin Booker dribble style, so able to play make and create a little bit at the shooting guard position. Number 2 though is going to be Drazen Petrovic. For some reason, this card's like 80,000, 70,000 MT. Like, he's definitely a buy now, and he's one of the best shooting guards in the game. I would say He's like a top 5-ish shooting guard right now in my team. And for a buy now price, that is amazing value. 6'5" point guard, 6'8" wingspan. They gave him a 99 3 ball, 99 mid range, almost every single Hall of Fame shooting badge, especially all the good ones. And then he's got such a good jump shot. They changed his release. They gave him the Jarrett Culver base, Oscar upper on very quick timing. This is a top 10 for sure, but maybe even top 5 shooting guard in the game for like 70,000, 60,000 MT. I don't really know how you get much better value than that. But at number 1, guys, it is going to be the Pink Diamond Dr. J. You're looking at a top 3 shooting guard here. He's a little bit better than Drazen Petrovic in my opinion. He's a lot more expensive. He's like 250, 300,000 MT. So he's going to be a lot more expensive, but that jump shot's amazing. His defense is top tier. Really good slashing card. The Pink Diamond Dr. J is one of the best value cards in the game alongside Drazen Petrovic. Like, those might be the 2 best value cards we'll talk about pretty much in this entire video. But in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best value shooting guards. And moving on to the top 5 best value small forwards, I think Terry Gishinger, for a super budget price of like 20,000 MT, is really worth his price tag. He's great offensively, 6'7" at the 3, 6'11" wingspan, solid defense all around, pretty much 88 in every single defensive stat, great driving to the basket, Hall of Fame posterizer, and that jump shot, that Rudy Gay release, his knockdown, that Kyrie Irving dribble style is amazing. He's a great scorer of the basketball. He can be your main option on the offensive end, and I think that's very valuable for only 20,000 MT and what he does provide you. At number 4 is going to be maybe the best diamond card in the game, and he's only about 35,000 MT right now. He did come down a little bit in price, and I think he's a great pickup for anybody that's looking for a budgetish small forward. 6'10" at small forward, 7 foot wingspan, just an amazing all-around card. Very similar to his Galaxy Opal. Obviously his Galaxy Opal is much better, but there isn't too much of a difference, and you can get this card obviously for a ton cheaper. And I think, again, that makes his value top tier at the small forward position. Now, number 3, I do think is going to be Galaxy Opal AK. We're talking about one of the best on-ball defenders in the game for about 100,000 MT, 6'9" at small forward, 7 foot wingspan. Take a look at those defensive stats, guys. This card is ridiculous. 97 block, 97 steal, 97 perimeter, 94 interior defense, almost every single Hall of Fame badge on defense. Really good speed, agility, his jump shots knocked down in the catch and shoot. This is one of the best small forwards in the game. The fact you can get him for this cheap, I think is a great value price. Now at number 2, I think you could debate maybe putting him at number 1, but it's going to be Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay. Not exactly sure how much this card costs as I'm recording this video. He's about 175, 200,000 MT is what I'm seeing this card go for, and he realistically has no flaws at the small forward position. 6'8", 7'3" wingspan, really great stats and badges across the board. The jump shots on quick timing is amazing. They gave him the Kyrie Irving dribble styles, who's got a great dribble style, really good dribble animations, almost like a perfect small forward in game. For under 200k, I think is definitely worth his price. And then if you're looking for just a really good score at the small forward position, you aren't going to really get much better than Michael Beasley himself. A 6'9" small forward, 7 foot wingspan. He's got such a great jump shot, good dribble sigs. He's about 200,000 MT, about the same price, maybe a little bit more than Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay. And I think both these cards are elite level small forwards in the game. And these are going to be my top 5 best value small forwards. Now going over to the power forward position, I do think this is probably the weakest one I'll talk about. At number 5 is going to be Karl Anthony Towns. His pink diamond is solid. By no means is it a bad card, but it's definitely not on some of the level we've talked about with other cards here in this top 5 for all these different positions. 6'11" power forward, 7'3" wingspan. The defense is a little bit lackluster, and I would say that's probably the most concerning thing about this card, but he does give you great stretch 4 abilities with a great jump shot, 92 3-ball, Hall of Fame Deadeye set shot, and limitless range as well. So I think you got to count that when we're talking about a value power forward for only, again, like 20,000 MT. I think that's great value for Cat. At the number 4 and number 3 spot, we got some cards that actually are surprisingly really good in game. Not the Diamond Vucevic, but the Galaxy Opal Vucevic is going to be at number 4, and Vlade Divac is actually going to be at the number 3 spot. Both these cards are like 80,000 MT, and they're both great power forwards in game. They play good defense, they can stretch the floor. They're just solid all-around power forwards in my team. At number 2, though, is going to be Pink Diamond Giannis. Yes, he's not the Galaxy Opal. Yes, he's not the Dark Matter, but it's still a Giannis Antetokounmpo card, and he is still going to give you that elite level defense, the great switch ability, 6'11" power forward, 7'4" wingspan. He's got a jump shot that is greenable with a 67. You can knock it down wide open. He's a great slasher. It is still Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I think for maybe 50, 60,000 MT is a really, really good pickup for Giannis. And then Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr., I think is the best value power forward in this game. Great defender, got like 97 block, 94 interior defense. His jump shot is top tier, even though it's on normal timing. It's a great release, it's super fast, really easy to green. He's probably the best value power forward in the game for only like 25, 30,000. And these are going to be my top 5 best value power forwards. Now going on to the top 5 best value centers in this game as of right now, I think you got to talk about Big Z as one of them. He's only like 20k. He's 7'3", which is a really good height at that center position. 7'3" center, 7'7" wingspan, 92 block, 90 interior defense. He can stretch the floor, has a good jump shot. I really like Big Z when it comes to his price tag and how well he does play in game. Number 4, I do think is going to be the Pink Diamond Zach Edey. He's about 50,000 MT exactly on the dot. He's a really good inside big, but can also stretch the floor with an 83 ball. The only thing about this card is he's a tad bit slow, but you're making up for it being 7'5" at center, 7'10" wingspan. If you're looking for a card to stop Victor Wembanyama, this is the card to go for, and he's only 50k like I mentioned with his jump shot on quick timing. Now talking about the guy at number 3, I think is going to be actually Alex Sarr. I'm going to move to 2. Alex Sarr is really good because of his jump shot and his ability to shoot the basketball, but I have to talk about, surprisingly enough, guys, Rudy Gobert is only 80,000 MT, and he's a really good center card. 7'1", a great player model, 7'8" wingspan, elite level defensive card. Jump shots on quick timing, 67 3-ball. He's able to green shots, and he's almost got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. He's actually elite. And then, like I said, Sarr is going to be at number 4 for about 35, 40,000 MT at the number 2 spot. But guys, I know it might sound a little bit crazy. Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama, he's about like 500,000 MT, which I know is ridiculous to say for a value card. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but this card, guys, for about 500, 600,000 MT is going to allow you to win so many more games because of how good Pink Diamond Wemby is. A 7'4" center, 7'8" wingspan, amazing defensively, really good jump shot. If you guys have used or played against Pink Diamond Wemby, you guys will know how good he is in game, and I do think he's worth that price tag if you guys have the MT. If not, go pick up a cheaper center. Go pick up a Sarr, an Edey, a Big Z, or Rudy Gobert. But if you got the MT to spend, I think it's worth it to spend it on Victor Wembanyama. But guys, these are going to be my top 5 best value point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think are the best value cards right now in my team? There's a lot of great options to choose from. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.